Watch.
They're going to fire their guns.
Watch. Ready?
It was loud. Ready, Tommy?
Still hurt.
Check your scouring sticks! Open your pans! Enemy to the floor! Give your fire! Cover!
Guard commander sent forward one of his musketeers to scout out what might be happening. Try and look and see who is it that's making those noises. A royalist troop that's coming towards Tattershall Castle. Now, by all accounts, this royalist troop is only a part of the Marquis of Newcastle's army. Second sons didn't inherit anything, so this is his chance for glory and for making some money. He's going to attack the castle. It's only a small band of pike with muskets scattered around behind him, sharpshooters trying to pick off officers and men from the advancing army. But I have to say, this is a small army that might be needed to breach the defences of such a stout castle as Tattershall.
Just like a mini firework, isn't it? Mini firework. Nothing to worry about.
These muskets were wildly inaccurate. Over any distance, they would have fired and gone almost anywhere. Close range, quite devastating. But don't expect to see masses of bodies falling whenever they fire. The Parliament pike officer has done this before. He knows that the best way to avoid the shot is to get his men to kneel, and they will fire too high to do any damage. But the Royalist officer also knows that if he can keep up a rolling fire, firing by introduction with one rank at a time, he can keep them busy. Now the parliamentarians have brought out their heavier artillery. The Parliament officer has decided that he might lose too many men if he stands just protecting the bridge. The Royalist tactics have paid off in that the rolling fire has driven the parliamentarians back. But they are mustered on the field in front of the castle in great numbers, and the tactics are going to need to be very carefully considered if the Royalists are to make any progress.
Well, can you see there's like smoke from the Who's me? That's what fire is. Go, little mate. The Parliament officer has decided that he has sufficient power. It would certainly help him a lot if he also had access to some cannon. Oh, they're coming in now. They're coming over the bridge.
But they forced their way across the bridge. At least now they can deploy their troops in proper order. But what's going through that Royalist commander's head now that he's seen the full strength of the Parliament garrison? Is he starting to regret his decision to take immediate action rather than wait for the Marquis of Newcastle's main army? A couple of the parliamentarian garrison.
One of them's dead, one's dead.
There was a good volley, caused some consternation in the Parliament ranks. The Parliament gun is still firing back at the Royalist column, unopposed currently. And now he's moving forward. He's moving forward his band of pike. These are
of the largest, fiercest fighters, used to fighting at close combat, the gentleman of the pike. The king raised his first regiment, the King's Life Guard of Foot, in Lincolnshire, and in the Midlands or down in the southwest. They are now part of the Marquis of Newcastle's army, and they've been given the duty of clearing Parliament out of the east of England to allow the King clear passage to London. Even though this is a relatively small skirmish at Tattershall, it was probably fought with a couple of hundred people per side. So use your imaginations if you can. Where you see 10 musketeers and 10 pikemen, think of that in terms of 100 and imagine what sort of devastation that's going to cause. It may be that they had misjudged the amount of powder that they had available and couldn't keep on firing, so they clubbed their musket, draw their swords and attack the opposition, using their muskets just as a heavy club. And here they are face to face with the enemy, cutting, stabbing, killing if they can or be killed. Stay on your feet. Their main army to Tattershall. Are there going to be any of their advanced troops remaining by the time they get here? What's going through the officer's mind now? How can he make best of this, what seems to be a drastic situation? Up to the fore of his garrison and has called out the royalist officer, taunting him, who has dared to come onto the bridge. Unless those musketeers come back with them, they are... Mind you, they do like to play about a lot, because they're all show-offs. We are not here to glorify war, and we have the big advantage in that we can raise our dead at the end of the battle.